people who are, I guess, or one person who is this close to the panel, but
there's still a decent amount of season. I think Combo Breaker is going to be a very interesting tournament, and a lot of these players are still going to be at Combo Breaker. And I'm really excited to commentate in a couple of weeks, so I hope you guys tune in.
Here's the Sean and Ikan rematch we've been waiting for.
A whole lot of aggro Smash Brothers left in this tournament. Captain Falcon versus Ryu, and one of these players is going to fight a Mario, so let's get to it.
Yeah, exciting stuff. Last time, if you recall, 4 of these games were just not close at all. The difference is which direction they ended up falling, and we could definitely see one player take a massive lead early on with not that much difficulty.
Oh, it's all momentum. Momentum is a huge factor here for both of these characters. The other factor is if Sean can just play perfectly around focus attack, but that back air was so huge. That did so much damage and knockback, but it not quite enough. And you know what that means is one instance of a knockback from a neutral air turns into a knee.
There one knee, the great equalizer in the set. Gets around the Raptor boost. How crucial was that?
Yeah, that was the startup of it before the fist came out to play and produced that super armor. So Ikan answers back in kind and is able to pressure under that red fireball because it got shielded in just kind of an unsafe spot. Yeah, if Sean slows down for a minute, I think Ikan can produce that shield pressure that's incredibly scary from Ryu.
Nair actually poking through, and that's going to set up that grab and another string. Ikan caught without a jump, but focuses back cleverly.
Everyone's living, finding that perfect angle above the Raptor boost. Just knee him from wherever you like. Another, I think that was just a falling Nair one. And then you get the knee, because you can.
That Raptor boost, ooh, still well spaced.
Maybe another Tatsu misinput there from Ryu? I'm not sure.
Yeah, Ikan doesn't often go for Shoryus at low percents, and for good reason.
Yeah, there's the Tatsu he would have probably liked. And second time's a charm. Not too worse for wear here as Ikan, only at 42% on his ledger, and really, that's like one neutral win in this matchup.
One up here though, still in a good place to extend off the platform. Ikan focuses right off to the side.
Okay, just representing those scary, just hit, like the one hit of the up air, one hit of the focus attack.
That is
Sean needs to be very careful, even though he has a considerable percent lead.
It's gutsy. Tech away to avoid the red fireball, and both characters operating on lower than average shields.
Oh, but the high air dodge pays dividends for Ikan. Wow, what an unconventional recovery. That's the kind of thing where, like, if you're teaching someone how to play Smash Brothers, you say never recover like this. You air dodge all the way up, just purely vulnerable, landing on the stage with a directional air dodge. But it took Sean by surprise, who was expecting the low Tatsu, and then it turned around brilliantly for Ikan.
To every rule, there's an exception, and if Ikan...
It's like jazz.
You have to learn the rules to break them. And
absolutely.
Ikan already, I think he earned like the privilege of doing that with some of those crazy routes he was going for low. You know, perhaps the biggest...
Ikan has proven to many of us who watch Chicago Smash that this Ryu recovery has more vault than you'd expect. And it's been super valuable to him, especially if he's going to win matches. We talked about his run at Genesis. If he's going to win a set versus Pikachu, you have to have all the recovery tricks in the book. You just have to. And so we've seen it here in game number 1. But this is Sean's response potentially in game number 2 as he tries to pressure these small battlefield platforms. Oh, what a turnaround! I thought there might have been like a dash attack overextend from Ikan there, but no, instead he just continues the jab pressure.
Yeah, that's not a situation where the turnaround necessarily fully helped in there. It made it a bit easier to land, but he might be dead again if he lands another. Oh no, only the first hit of up air.
I don't think if he had confirmed that to Shoryu, it would have KO'd, but he was able to turn around off the focus on the second try. Ikan is incredible at the moment. He has so much momentum in this game, number 2.
173, that's gonna kill. Dash attack, the strong hit. He needed every percent there.
Dash attacks at KO are so good in Ultimate. They're just incredibly powerful to have a burst option that just finishes the job when nothing else will. And that's what we're seeing Sean reach to in the very, very back pocket there on that stock. Let's see if he can clutch it out and even up these stocks here.
I mean, any dash attack that kills, is safe, or has, you know, that lingering hitbox. If you have 2 of the 3, that's an asset.
Oh, for sure. And that's Falcon in a nutshell. All of his hitboxes linger more than you'd think. They aren't like, you know, super sword hitboxes, but they linger. But look at Ikan play it slow and steady in these corner spots. This is an Ikan resolve to get the rematch in Grand Final, or at least the Chicago versus. I don't think they played today, but the Chicago versus Chicago run back in Grand Finals. Another 2-stock in the books. Sean's got a reverse 3-0 to keep his bracket alive.
I mean, Ikan is on a mission right now. The way that he's been lasered in on Sean's options. He's gotten reads. He's gotten scenarios that have led to reads. He's been playing neutral at a conversion rate and with a veteran level of play that you would not expect from someone who only just started playing, whose Ultimate was his first game. Can we remind everyone? This is not a Smash 4.
He played Smash 4 3DS Wi-Fi, dude.
His first in-person competitive game. His first time at a tournament scene like this, and
yes,
definitely
true.
his first time at this level.
Oh, at top 100 level? For sure. Yeah, I totally get it. But he was a Wi-Fi warrior on the 3DS,
right.
And it was certainly a time. And he showed up in the quarantine and proved that he was going to be a force to be reckoned with to those of us who were well, not me, but my roommate, who ran Wi-Fi brackets and was just like, this dude is going to be a problem when we go to offline.
Oh, he put in the
And
hours.
it's certainly proven. However, Sean is proving to be a problem to Ikan's first stock as it has disappeared off of the stage as we were setting the scene.
Spot dodge actually leaving Ikan throwing out a move in the wrong direction. A rarity.
Yeah, maybe a couple more of these jabs is the thing that the doctor ordered for Sean. Because just that grounded gameplay has been good for him here in game number 3. However, Ikan answering back, you cannot sleep for a second on Ikan.
That's a
You
lot
can't sleep
better
for a
from
second on
Sean, though.
Falcon either.
Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Whatever language you want.
That up smash is a drug. That is maybe the strongest up smash in the game, except for like maybe Clouds would be the one I would.
I don't know if you have to qualify that with a maybe. That move is -6 for all the strength it has.
That move is crazy. Ooh! Ikan almost had that air dodge read on his combo string. It led to a 0 to 82%. And this crumple will even up the stocks. Sean now needs to play perfect to stay alive in this tournament. Let's see what his options are. Well, right now he's getting eaten by a red fireball. That could be a problem. He needs to find a way down from this platform.
Lovely spaced back air, but the spot dodge will tilt things back in Ikan's favor.
Now using all that space in the back platform to use that sneaky dash dance stuff that Falcon's so good at, right?
Focus back through the parry.
Yeah, Ikan has an answer though. It's his confidence in his parries, it's confidence in his focuses, even versus the multi-hits that Sean can represent. And even if it's not a multi-hit, it's a quick aerial, right? Or a quick jab.
Sean, the weak downer, is going to force Ikan off stage. Didn't pull the trigger on back air, but he's going to fall short. Sean takes game 3, and that's a massive confidence boost.
I think Ikan wanted Rising Tatsu and didn't get it, and that's what cost him the recovery. I'm not entirely sure. I'm obviously not a good Ryu player. Most people aren't, to be quite honest. But it's definitely a sigh of relief here for Sean, who wants to stay alive in this bracket.
I mean, if you're Sean, you have to take the victories as you come. You're not playing against Ryu. You don't have the luxury of choosing how you win if you win. You play your opponent's game to a certain extent, unless you're a very small subset of characters. And beyond that, you have to look for imperfections and openings.
Right, and well, no one's going to be going for any kind of counterpick advantage. This is going to go to game 5 on small battlefield, I feel, between these two.
Oh.
But what a read with the forward smash! Not enough to KO somehow. Captain Falcon stays alive. Great DI from Sean. But strong up tilt is going to create so much stage control here for Ryu, except Sean gets the up B for his troubles.
Yeah, the Falcon dive getting him out of the corner, perhaps more important than the damage himself. Doing it again.
Okay, everyone's alive. Speaking of things that you tell newbies not to do, but then they work versus pros, just raw Tatsu from the corner, finding the mark for Ikan.
But again, the reason that those options work is because you've thrown in enough, you know, quote-unquote optimal
respectful
stuff.
options.
Yes.
Yeah. And while Sean is going to respect that Tatsu and say, well, by respecting it, I'm not going to respect it, and there I'm going to throw out the up B to put you in the corner.
Down tilts, rolls into that second Hadouken.
I love the Hadouken tech chase from across the stage. It's like, this does 8%, but you know what? It puts the fear of God in my opponent, right? It's so good.
Sometimes it's about the message, more than anything. The damage and the stage control are nice, but yeah, I need to make sure that my opponent fears this full. Oh, only the first hit.
Yeah, using that fade back so brilliantly, here's Ikan. He has been controlling these diagonals even from disadvantage so well. But that's not the trade you want, because you didn't trade at all because the backer didn't come out at even a little bit.
Only one hit, I should say, but at the same time, Sean looking a lot better. This has been pivotal to find those two opportunities that have contributed to 89%, 90% of the damage he's found in this entire game.
You're seeing much better grounded play here from Sean, where he's just using all of the stage, playing under that platform as much as he can, and turning things around like that fading backward and forward tilt just to control. Not going to overextend, although, ooh, the side B was nice. Not able to extend it, though. And that knee was definitely an overextend.
Yeah, it'll do some shield damage, but at the end of the day, it's still not safe, especially against a grounded Ikan.
Okay, the fade back with the focus, keeping Ikan alive. I feel like there was a pass fall there, he was dead.
Until
Just death by a thousand. Believe it or not, Sean is playing a chic game plan here, where he's just kind of like getting small hits in versus Ikan to keep Ikan off balance.
Yeah,
He's getting like one hit of neutral air, one hit of forward air.
he slowed it down. He's showing that he's willing to nickel and dime Ikan. And that's a valid way of finding the kill.
And it worked! Brilliant stuff to get off the stage, get that up air. Sean played a chic game plan with Captain Falcon.
He did indeed.
And it was brilliant.
And by the way, if you find some of these strings, you find one opening leaves you at 80 and you just barely miss the kill, great. Ikan still has an opportunity, and that up air at the end does not come close to killing.
All right, well, speaking of Captain Falcon playing weird, I have a story to tell you because you're an ultimate guy. Jacob will remember this. Taka versus Anonymous Moniker on Duck Hunt. Remember that story?
Enlighten me.
Captain Falcon timing out someone in Smash 4. A Korin, specifically,
He has
on
the
Duck
speed
Hunt.
to do so.
That was a time. So Captain Falcon can time people out in particular matches. Like, it does exist.
Yep.
So that that style of play where it changes, like 6 of one, half dozen of another. It can happen. I've seen it in person. It's strange, but it can happen.
I don't think it's likely to happen in this game 5 the way that Sean's been playing.
Oh, it's not likely to time out, but like at least the style shift is relevant.
Yes.
Right. I'm not saying that a Ryu Captain Falcon is going to lead to a timeout, but this is important for Sean's attempt at making it to grand finals.
Yeah, you just
look at that triple neutral hop into nothing. Just playing it slow and sure.
have to be speedy and moderately evasive, and that Falcon dive catching Ikan again.
But the second one whiffs, and that's going to keep Ikan alive on the second stock. I wonder if that will be a pivotal turning point here? No, okay. A couple more upbeat command grabs going to work out here for Sean.
Ooh, just too slow to react. He had the right idea, staying at ledge. The Falcon kick, Ikan not prepared.
And look at that, the fade background game. Sean is slowing things down so much, and then the dash deck forces the issue.
I mean, 5 different inputs there, all of which to say, make your move first. I'll follow up. I'll be the one to react. We can play this dance.
So Sean is so comfortably in the lead now. Yup.
Oh, the footstool leads that knee, only the sour knee.
That was so cold. But this might be enough to KO. No good. DI. The second time will not be enough. 3-stock victory for Sean. Looking clean as heck in game number 5.
I love the way that Sean just got up from his seat afterwards, turning to Santine saying, "Are you watching? You're facing that next. Good luck. Get up here." That's a reverse 3-0 from Sean as well if you were just not paying attention. That's what you can do. You can casually take the number 1 from a region like Chicagoland and say, you know, you can have the first 2 games. I'm going to play my play style the rest of the way. I'm going to take this. I'll play cool, calm, collected, and I will win. I won't win the same way 3 times. I'll just outplay you the whole rest of the set.
And Ikan is going to be hitting himself for game number 3, right? Where he gave up a stock pretty early for... I don't think it was necessarily an unforced error, but it was something where he could have found his way. And, we don't have the camera on the players right now, but they are both talking. They are both students of this game, so Ikan very eager to learn from the experience of playing Sean here, and I definitely appreciate that both of them are willing to do so. So good stuff to both these players. I've loved having Sean in the scene for a couple of weeks. I actually don't know why he's been in town, but I'm not about to ask questions. It's been great.
Yeah, he's been traveling all over various regions. One of the reasons he's not on any PRs, because he certainly has the skill to do so, but sort of nomadic, not staying in one place of any extended range of time. And I love this scene that's going on off camera. These two are exchanging notes, exchanging secrets. I'm sure there are some players in this building that would love to be privy to conversations like those, but you can only imagine like the depth of what's been going on, the exchange now that the stakes are fully off. They're not playing each other again tonight. Sean has won 2 sets. He still has a set left against